Now, here is a quote from his article. This is Kanchailaya, today's paper, today's article. When people like Malhotra are there, or when people like Subramaniam Swamy talk the way they do, then not only nations, but also communities and cultures get destroyed. So I'm a person who's destroying. Now, the interesting thing is, he has adopted a civilization which has not had mutual respect. At best, they have tolerance, but they do not understand mutual respect. So how is it that a Hindu like me, who is promoting and explaining the advantages of mutual respect, is considered to be a destroyer, whereas he is a flag bearer, a trumpeter, drum beater of a civilization that has had an unparalleled history of conquest around the world, slavery, genocides, unparalleled. I mean, there's good competition between Islam and Christianity in terms of who's been more destructive. And for him to wag his finger and say that people who represent Hinduism are the ones who are destroying it is absolutely bizarre. I mean, I just don't understand that. So I want to close by saying that we do have a lot of social problems in India. We should acknowledge it. And we should take ownership of these problems ourselves and make a commitment, and we are. I mean, there are a lot of organizations, many NGOs, Hindu NGOs, many, dharmic groups that are doing a lot to uplift the lot of the poor and the disenfranchised. We have systemic issues, we have individual issues. My position has never been to deny that. My position has never been to say we shouldn't help these people. My position is only that we do not need foreign intervention. My position is we do not need Dalit Freedom Network based in Colorado, or Ford Foundation, or US Congress putting sanctions, or people like Kanchailaya running around making a big career trying to champion all this stuff against India. We do not need such people. But we do have to take the problem as our own problem, take ownership of the problem, and do something about it. I want to tell you this. If you read my books, you will find that what I have been saying makes more and more sense as time goes by. Please read my books. Please read my blogs, watch my videos. More and more people are getting energized by what I've written, by what I've been saying, and fewer people are in denial. People may not know what to do, and they don't feel fully empowered to actually solve the problem, but hardly any person I come across who's genuine, honest, open-minded, intellectual will say that the problems I've talked about don't exist, that I've just made this up. I'm just a conspiracy theorist. That's no longer the case. So I want you to be very confident that those of you who've been following me are following something very important, very historic, and you should get more friends to follow this, more friends to join my Facebook. There is a clash of civilizations going on between the Christian and Islamic worlds. India is in the crosshair. It's the largest available, population of people that the Christians want, that the Islamic expansionists want. It's like they are fighting each other, but in India they're collaborating. Why? That's because, two predators that are competing, they come across this huge elephant, and they both think, okay, we'll work together and finish him off, and there's enough food for both of us. That's kind of the psychology, and that is exactly the kind of deal which the Indian left has mediated. They brought the Islamic forces and the Christian forces together under the left leadership to make this kind of a nexus to take on Hinduism. Okay? Because once they feel Hinduism can be defeated with the work of people like Kanchailaya and many others that I talk about, then they think that there's enough population, enough territory, enough loot, enough to go around for all the predators. Okay? So it's very important for us to know that in international geographies and in international circles, Islam and Christianity are at war, but in India they work together. And this is very sad that we haven't understood this game. So in the next 10 to 20 years, and I want to close with a very sober thought. In the next 10 to 20 years, I may not be around, but please mark my words. The things that I've been predicting, that I'm scared about, are happening, unless something gets done. Unless we change course, we are losing the battle because there's external money, ideology, new leadership coming, pressures, sanctions, all of that. And internal, our demography is changing. The population is shifting, and Hindus are becoming more and more confused about, are we different? Are we the same? Should we become Sufis? Maybe Jesus is a yogi. All of that to make us feel okay. All right, so that we lower our defenses, we don't complain, and in the meantime things get worse. So please be careful, take note of it. And my parting request to you is, do read a few pages a day of one of my books. Maybe 5 pages. Don't try to read 50. Maybe 5 pages. Maybe read twice. Join a book club. We have book clubs online, offline, in various places. Learn together, because that way people can understand, people can share experiences, they can teach each other. It's very useful. It relieves pressure for me, so I can move on and do new things. I have 15 more books to write. I'm always looking for help, and I'm thanking people like those who are watching this for all the support I get. So I'll continue this dialogue with you using this medium. This is a very good medium. I'm going to put a lot of my time and energy into this, and until I come back later, thank you for watching. Do keep sending your comments. In the next event, I will answer those comments, hopefully, and continue telling you more about the same issue and other issues. Thank you very much. Namaste.
और हमारे देश के लिए अगर सबसे बड़ी एक समाज की मन में एक आवश्यकता है, तो हमारी सोसाइटी हिस्ट्री कॉन्शियस होनी चाहिए. इतिहास को भुला देने वाली समाज व्यवस्था नहीं होनी चाहिए.